A psychologist's plea to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, embracing humility, apologizing to Nigerians, and building a nation together. Abi? So this is a psychologist's plea to Bola Tinubu now, that they should embrace humility, okay, shun pride, apologize to Nigerians, and build a nation together with Nigerians. Tinubu will never do that. He is pompous, is proud, and he's also, in a way, in his own way, arrogant as well. So when these old people are committing evil like this, and they want small young people to respect them, it's not possible now. What goes around comes around. Respect is reciprocal. Respect yourself, or you'll be respected by others. Respect yourself, respect others, and you'll be respected. In this moment of vulnerability, I stand before you with a heart weighed down by the burdens of my past mistakes. My intentions were never to deceive you, my fellow countrymen and women, but rather to chase dreams of education and success that I believed would one day serve our nation. Okay? I believe would one day serve our nation. As a young man, I grappled with the challenges of being in a foreign land, far away from the warmth of our homeland. Various hardships, though not excused, pushed me to make decisions I deeply regret today. These moments of weakness and confusion do not excuse my actions, and I accept full responsibility for the misguided choices I made. Okay? I owe you, the people I deeply respect, and I'm honored to serve an apology. I made mistakes in my youth, and I have learned profoundly from them during my time in university. There were misunderstandings, personal errors, and missteps. I take full responsibility for not being as careful and disciplined as I should have been with my records. I extend my sincere apologies. I apologize for not being completely honest about my academic records. In my youthful eagerness and ambition, I misrepresented certain aspects of my past. So I deeply regret these actions and understand the hurt they have caused. It was a misguided attempt to present myself in a certain light, one that I thought was necessary for success. So this one now is an apology to Nigerians. Who is making this apology now? Is it Tinubu that's making it directly, or the psychologist is making it on behalf of Tinubu? Now, wow. It's a plea to Ahmed Tinubu, okay, begging him so that they can build Nigeria together. This was serious. I acknowledge my flaws openly as former American President Bill Clinton did. In doing so, I hope to demonstrate not only my commitment to honesty and transparency rather, but also my dedication to serving this developing nation. I am not perfect, but I am dedicated to making a positive impact on Nigeria. I want to be transparent with you. My past does not reflect the leader I aspire to be. I am committed to rectifying my errors and proving to you that I am worthy of your trust. I promise to be more open, more honest, and more accountable. I understand the importance of integrity and vow to uphold it in all my actions. This is a very long letter. I tell you. So our commitment, it continues, our commitment to democracy and the rule of law is unwavering, inclusive appointments, considering the diverse tapestry of our economy, or our nation, will be known. Women, youth, and the physically challenged will find their voices represented in the decisions that shape our country's future. Oh boy, now wow. And he concluded by saying, I want to emphasize that I write to the president solely out of my moral duty for your young nation. I have no personal relationship with you, Atiku Abubakar or Peter Obi. My commitment is to this collective well-being of Nigeria. So somebody is writing this, like is writing to Tinubu what he should write to the public, and pleading with him to make that apology to Nigerians so that Nigerians. So he just gave him a draft of how the apology will look like. That's what I see here. Will Tinubu do that? Never. He will never do that. He will never do that at all. There are a few comments here. Someone said the main truth will still be disclosed. No worry. You people think you can deceive God, or people think you can deceive God. Okay. Somebody say 419. This is nonsense post. Ignorant is not an excuse. Tinubu take Nigeria for granted, also destroyed our judiciary. Are you finished? Have you finished talking? Okay, you better resign. That's exactly what they're telling Tinubu now. Oh boy. The best advice is for Tinubu to resign and look for a hiding place. Maybe God will forgive him. Maybe God will forgive him. This is the funniest drama I have ever watched. God pass him. He thinks he's smart. But someone say King David of Israel went down in sackcloth and ashes when he sinned against God, and truth was made manifest to him. Only God forgives sin when a sinner genuinely repents, and that is true. But there's also a place for restitution now. Restitution demands that you go and return what you have taken for somebody, or seek for forgiveness and apology when you have offended somebody. So that is restitution, and it's supposed to be done by man for man and not God. And someone is saying this is a constitutional provision. No amount of apology can save him. Otherwise, it will become a precedent to Nigeria constitution. Okay. People are still talking. As US has now disgraced Tinubu by releasing his fake certificate. My question now is, who will now borrow Nigerian money? Abi, I not believe you are to borrow Nigerian money now. Why must you borrow in the first place? Why not work for your money? I would say the best thing for you to do is to resign honorably. Then you can now tender the apologies. Maybe we can consider you not to be jailed. Okay? Although your brother has already predetermined the judgment, Nigerians, and indeed God is watching from his throne. The Almighty God is not a respecter of person. So you connive with INEC and his cohorts to rubbish God's name. Okay? To rubbish God's name, he took away. So Nigeria is indeed God is watching from his throne. The Almighty God is not a respecter of person. You connive with INEC and his cohorts to rubbish God's name. He too will declare his power so that Nigerians and the world will honor and respect him omnipotent powers forever. Now, wow. So this is the state of the nation at this moment. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment.